So next one is separating the pages of the book. Okay. So separating the pages. So I'm not sure when they actually improved the books, but in I don't know how many years ago, it was not uncommon that you buy a book and the two pages are stuck together. So you have to take a knife or something and cut them to separate them. Right? It was right, or the pages stuck together, glued together. But today, I don't know. I never past I don't know how many years, and I never seen that. But in the past, yes, it was not uncommon for sure. Right. The separated pages of a book. It is forbidden to cut or tear apart pages of a book, and that remain attached during the binding. So, meaning in the factory, yes, they did not mean, but that's what happened. This act involves transgression of the prohibitions. Right, to separate. Number one, kareya, tearing. So again, if you have brand new book, so if you, as we said before, if you have crumbs in your existing books that two pages stuck together, that's a different story. Right. So three prohibitions. One is kareya, mechateif, cut into specification. Right, now they were separated together. Now you separate. Now they got stuck together. You separated. So now to exact size. Okay, and three, make bepatish. Right, completing the formation of the item. So now why? Because before your separation, it was unreadable. So now we separated and became readable. That's a make bepatish. So as we said before, it is possible with one action to transgress several prohibitions. And for example, if these prohibitions are rabbinical, for example, I'm not talking this example, but in general, so a person would get separate set of lashes. So for one prohibition could be many lashes. Okay. So continue. It is immaterial whether the book is new or it was previously read, but some pages remain attached, meaning you did not get to this book. It's not like it is a book, it's on a page 150, they got stuck. Okay. So just because you read this book from the beginning does not mean that this book is used. You understand? At least on page 150. So meaning when a person tear these pages apart, right, on page 150 and 151, so meaning it's completion of the book. So now you can read the whole book basically, which is a problem. The problem is the Melachah of completing something. Continue. If pages become attached inadvertently, for example, food fell between them during the reading, or glue fell during the binding, okay, it is permitted to separate them, provided one does not tear the pages themselves, right? So two things. So meaning do not tear so it would be like a hole in a page, right? So that would be a problem. What else? And the letters, right? Also the text or pictures. Don't you? Just one second. Provide the one. However, if there is anything written on a page that was covered by a glue, so that of course don't do it, right? Or that will be erased or torn in a process, it is forbidden to separate the pages. Okay. So if again, so it is allowed, but not an expense of violating another halacha. Meaning, if a person is going to erase something, don't do it. Okay. So basically, if it's on this white field, there is no problem. White borders, whatever you call it. So next one, opening letters. It is forbidden to open sealed letter. So meaning you also will be tear, right? Open sealed letter on Shabbos. Even tearing in destructive, even tearing an envelope open destructively is forbidden. Right? Okay, it's forbidden. Since reading letter is not considered Shabbos need. So, okay, so he just reminded us. So, last time we said that, yes, you're allowed to open packages after the fact, right? Because it is a Shabbos need. For example, this book is Shabbos need. For example, it's a bencher, right? Where you have Birchas Hamazon, yes, it would be Shabbos need. But opening letters, usually, like, there is nothing so urgent, right? Usually. So if it would be urgent, somebody would call you on the phone and they would let you know. Okay. But even if it's like, in my mind, if it's an urgent situation, bro, so still doesn't matter. Anyway, you're not going to do anything on Shabbos. Whatever you're going to do is after Shabbos. Okay. So there is no need. So again, there is it is forbidden to open sealed letters on Shabbos. Even tearing an envelope envelope open destructively is forbidden, since reading letter is not considered Shabbos need. So that's right. Two reasons: first, tearing, and then there is no Shabbos need. If one received an urgent letter whose contents he must know on Shabbos, he might tear open envelope destructively. I don't know, some doctor's note, some, I don't know, whatever, something. So the person would not have a peace of mind. I don't know, some government, I don't know, from the court papers would look, I don't know, whatever. So does he want, does he need to read? No. Can it wait until end of the Shabbos? Yes. Right? But some people, they just have no patience. No patience. Okay. Opening aerogram is violations of Torah prohibition and is prohibited in all instances, since it must be opened constructively in order for the message to be read. In cases of great necessity, one may hint to Gentile to open aerogram. When this is not feasible, one may even ask Gentile explicitly to open it. See below paragraph G1. Okay, so we're going to get to it. So this aerogram, tell the truth, I never saw the aerogram, like I'd say like telegram, but in my days they were like open. This what is it? The postman would bring it to you, right? You have to sign like that you receive it, or sometimes they would call it and ask you to come to post office. Maybe I don't remember. Oh, no, I think that they would deliver, because there you would pay for every symbol or no, for every word. For every word you would need to pay, every comma, every dot, and right, you would need to pay. So, but I'm not sure like what aerogram they're talking about, but basically we get the idea. So there is no way to open in destructive fashion. So you need to open in constructive fashion. So in order to be able to read the message. Okay, so we got the idea.